Hi, thanks for clicking in. Well, we can't say we didn't see this coming. Major transfers of top officials dominate newspaper coverage today amid criticism that is nothing but nepotism. But there is still light at the end of the tunnel because there's one man who has finally decided he will stand up and fight what he believes to be an unfair transfer. Yes, we're talking about just transferred National Security Council Chief Tawin Pliansi, who has been shunted off to the PM's office because the government wants to transfer National Police Chief Vichian Potposi to the topmost NSC post so that Thaksin's ex-wife Pochaman's brother, Priyopanda Mapong, can become the new National Police Chief. Thairat's main headline screams, Tawin puts up a fight through every channel to file complaints with Merit Systems Protection Board and Administrative Court. The paper says PM Yingluck was bombarded with tough questions from reporters who asked if the government decided on the transfer basing it on the merit system or if the transfer was indeed nepotism. Yingluck this time did not walk away or stare down the reporters, but still maintained she had done nothing wrong. She said she mainly took into account the quality of work and that the government has to work, so it needs helpers. Well, Thai Post columnist Pleo Singan cynically gives the thumbs up to Deputy PM Chalerm's strategy to get Vichian out of Pierpan's way by offering Vichian the post he wants, even if it means having to boot Tawin out of his all-important seat. And why does the columnist think this is clever? Because he says if Tawin wins the case in the administrative court and gets to be reinstated, Vichian will be nothing short of a man in waiting for the job. On the other hand, had Vichian refused to tender in his resignation as police chief, Pierpan would only get to be caretaker police chief, which means he won't have full authority. On the finance arena, Matichon's headline blares out, who orders backing down on setting up sovereign wealth fund. Reasoning is not urgent. But another reason why the government has given up on the wealth fund is the opposition it has met. The main opposition, of course, came from the Bank of Thailand, even though its governor said it did not want to have any conflict with the finance ministry over the wealth fund. The government seemed ready to open a battlefront with the central bank, citing its failure to manage funds that resulted in 431 billion baht loss. But the government's sudden backing down means a lot in politics because it helps reduce the political temperature. After all, the government won't have to tread down the nasty path of having to sack the BOT governor. Meanwhile, the royal petition for Thaksin continues to be a hot potato issue. Matichon's headline states, Chalerm cites Aussie reporter case. The newspaper reports that Chalerm is defending his statement that Thaksin does not need to serve a jail term before seeking a royal pardon because, according to Chalerm, there was an Australian reporter who was convicted of lese-majesty and sentenced to 6 years in jail, but he got a royal pardon without having to go to prison. However, Komchatluk's Clyde Pomron columnists are of the opinion that Justice Minister Pracha cannot cite this particular case because the two cases are vastly different. Thaksin was convicted of graft, not lese-majesty, and the circumstances are that a claim 3 million people have signed a petition to get Thaksin pardoned on the graft charge. So, say the columnists, Pacha must cite reason that will not go against the rule of law for the petition to be accepted. Now, before we go, here's a magnificent creature, 6.5-meter long crocodile that is believed to have eaten a human and a buffalo in the Philippines. That's all, folks. Bye.